You know, the older that I get, the more I begin to realize that we can be opinionated in our thinking. We can, push the agenda that we adhere to, believe in. We can do all of these things. But at the end of the day, it just becomes a big, huge, complicated and frustrating conversation of debate that brings about nothing positive, the majority of the time at least. But the one thing that I'm finding in my own personal walk is that there's a stability factor that always remains, no matter the debate, no matter the hostility, no matter the anger from this side or this side. There's always a stability factor. And for me, that stability factor is Christ. This whole season that we're going through right now it's changed my perspective in ways I never could have thought imaginable beforehand. We have a society that 4 weeks ago, as dysfunctional as we may have been, was one. You could greet people, you could, grab a hand and bring somebody in, embrace, good, hug, a brother hug. You could hug your sister. You could walk down an aisle and walk past somebody and say, "Hey, how you doing today?" And they would smile and say it back or not. But now we have everybody pushed back, like everybody's the plague, everybody's the disease, everybody's, we have a statement that we call part of our country's heritage, which is united we stand, divided we fall. But most people don't see what's going on now in this pandemic state as divisive. We don't see it. You break down, myself being, almost 50 years old, I've seen the breakdown in our society from going to your boy's house or to your girlfriend's house or to your friend's house and, let's go outside and play, and you play and you hang out, you talk and you converse, to now we stand side by side and technology has taken over our lifestyle. So you see people standing literally right next to each other, texting each other, because the conversing part has been broken down. But nobody's paying attention to that because I'm just being judgmental or old school in my own opinion. That's usually what I'm looked at as. And now we have this new thing, this distancing, where you have, people say it's for the betterment of health or saving lives, but you have people standing outside of a window talking to their loved one. You have parents standing outside of a door talking to their children, and we've distanced ourselves to keep them safe. But in actuality, what I believe in my heart, we're just breaking down the fabric of everything that God invested into humanity from the beginning. So my whole statement of this little couple minutes I'm speaking here is, don't let anything, society, government, politics, diseases, whatever, don't let it destroy the fabric of love that God created us to walk in, to live out. Don't let it be so divisive that we stop looking at our neighbor as our friend, as our brother or sister, but we start looking at them as the disease. If we're going to walk in that kind of a fear, what kind of a world is that? In the old days, you had somebody with chicken pox and you caught it and you got better. I understand people are dying, but people are dying from everything these days. People are dying from cigarettes. People are dying from alcohol. People are dying from cancer, diabetes, drugs, the flu. People are dying every day. But now all of a sudden we have gotten to this place where it's all about self-preservation. I will dismiss everybody else just to preserve myself. And I get it. I get it. If that's your choice, if that's your cup of tea, hey, that's your play. You reap what you sow. You plant apple seeds, you get apple trees. You plant orange seeds, you get orange trees. You keep planting division, you will be alone. Maybe that's just my opinion. But hey, in the old school, in the old world, we were entitled to have our own opinion. But now everything is censored. Now if you say something and somebody doesn't agree, they ban you or they demonetize you if you're one of the people that do videos for money and stuff like that. We've lost our freedoms gradually, 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 gradually. And it amazes me because nobody's standing up for truth. Nobody's standing up for love anymore. Now it's all about loving oneself. But hey, you know what? I believe in a God who denied himself because he loved you, because he loved me, because he chose to strip himself of all his rights so that we could be free. That's what love looks like. So when you look in the mirror at the society that we're in now, and the opinions and the viewpoint that you emit, does it reflect that? Because if it doesn't, we need to really start doing some serious heart checks, myself included. God bless you. We are red.